Hello and welcome back. Today we have another £500 worth of £2 coins to have a hunt through, looking for commemoratives, ones with more than face value. Ideally though, we want some of the missing coins. We need Commonwealth Games England, that'd be a really nice coin to tick off. We also need the Mary Rose £2 coin. Again, another coin that'd be superb to tick off. We've got all the other commemoratives up to and including the Great Fire of London, although Britannia 2021 allegedly has gone into circulation, or will go into circulation, has been minted to go into circulation, but whether we see that or not, who knows. As of recording, I don't think any have turned up so far, so we won't find it just by prattling on innately, so let's get into this bag, see what we find. Okay then, here we go. So that is technologies. We don't particularly want technologies. There are some lower minted years, just not low enough that they hold any intrinsic value. We've got a commemorative there. That is Charles Darwin, Theory of Evolution. That's a fairly common coin, although we don't see it as often as some other common coins. So, nice one to see at least. That's going to be something, given that this portrait of the Queen is going to be something interesting. It is Shakespeare's Histories, one of 3 Shakespeare coins, Histories, Comedies, Tragedies. Slightly over face value, it's a popular set, these 3 coins. Now, edge inscription on this one should be the hollow crown. And it's just upside down, so the crown. Hollow. So yes, it's only the Shakespeare Tragedies, the one with the skull and the rose, where it's been found that the wrong edge inscription has been put on that coin. The Army Centenary for King and Country edge inscription made its way onto some of the Shakespeare's tragedies, so I think it's worth having a quick check of the other Shakespeare's on video, just to see if we can find another new edge inscription error, because if it happened once that year, who says it couldn't happen twice? We've got the Act of Union there, another fairly common one, but yes, I'm quite aware there are no other known edge inscription errors on the Shakespeare's. And naturally I will check all the other commemoratives at the end of the video and update you in case we found something, because every now and again I get a message from someone saying I've got this coin with this edge inscription that doesn't match, which I think is quite interesting. Brunel's Achievements, the Archers at Paddington Station there, very common coin. And another common one here, this is Charles Dickens. We've got 2 in a row, can we make it 3? Can we make it 3? No. Back to technologies, back to the definitive designs. But no, recently we have had the Tudor Beasts. The second coin came out, the Lion of England, the second Lion of England, because the Queen's Beast set had the Lion of England. Obviously, so they're designed by 2 different artists. Those 2 sets, so there are different interpretations of the design, but it is kind of strange. We've got, because again, there are a lot of the Tudor Beasts do cross over with the Queen's Beasts. There's not many of the beasts on the Tudor Beasts that are different. Obviously, they are based on the designs of the sculptures that line the moat bridge at Hampton Court Palace. Guy Fawkes Gunpowder Plot. My goodness, that was harder to say than I thought it would be. Itself a very common coin, so don't worry about that one too much. Obviously every collection needs one to be complete, so there are nice finds for those that need. Some of the things you get stuck on can be truly bizarre. But you see, the Tudor Beasts, I quite like the latest one. I think it's going to be a popular set in the future. Wireless transmission, or Marconi, we'll pop that down there. Getting a good variety of the fairly common ones, aren't we? Which is nice. But yeah, I'm trying to think, because people have said it's not as popular as anticipated, blah 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 blah. But trying to think, the Queen's Beast didn't really kick off immediately. It was only a few coins into that where it really ramped up in popularity. Another Shakespeare's Histories, and it is the Hollow Crown. Well, there we go. 2 for 2 on those Shakespeare's and their normal edge inscriptions. But yeah, there's, like I said, there's I think obviously we only had one Tudor Beast came out last year, one so far this year. Maybe we'll get another one this year, because the Queen's Beast were twice a year. Another wireless transmission. Pop that with the other one we had earlier. No, it's a set I'm quite excited about. I'm getting it in silver as well. I think it's the 1 ounce is the lowest denomination in silver if memory serves, which quite often it doesn't, so don't trust my memory for crying out loud. We've got VE Day Anniversary. Now, some of these common ones, also some uncommon ones, we keep a counter tracking how many we find. So we'll pop that down there, pop another notch on the counter. Oh, we've got something there. Here's another Shakespeare's Histories, the Hollow Crown. So that's fine. Age inscription, all present and correct on that one, sadly. It's still a nice coin to find, but I've talked myself into thinking that there could be another edge inscription out there. So there's always that moment of could it be, could it be, could it be, could it be? I think the chances are very, very slim, but the chances reduced to nil if you don't look. Nothing else in that bag. Oh dear. Should we do an edge inscription hunt? For a bag? So we'll check the edge inscriptions. So, I can already see something there. It should say, well it does say, standing on the shoulders of giants, which is an Isaac Newton quote on the technology's design. So this one says, I think it says country. For king and country. This should be the Army Centenary, if it's a Shakespeare comedy, Shakespeare tragedies though. Which sadly it's not. That is the right coin for this edge inscription. So we'll pop that down with the common ones because you see that quite often. Another one there, 1, 2, 3, 4 down. The lamp's going off. The lamp's going out over Europe is Lord Kitchener. Now Lord Kitchener, there's an interesting one to find on this one because on the obverse, the side with the Queen's head, it should say £2 at the bottom. If it doesn't, that is the mule. Sadly not. You can see it says £2 there. So that is how this coin should be. We got anything else? Oh, that would look that T and the. And to be fair, the bit of the H has been a bit worn off. But I think the rest of these are all technologies. Yeah. Nothing else in that bag, sadly, but we've got a few though. We cannot grumble about that. As I keep saying, eventually it'll happen. I'll do an edge inscription and find a coin I don't immediately recognise the edge inscription for, or it'll be a territory one which has no edge inscription or something, or an edge inscription that perplexes me. Obviously these ones that we see in the coin hunts I'm pretty good at with now. The amount of times that we've done edge inscription hunts and checks. Oh dear, another case of the diddlies. Come on then, we can get something. But that's what we're doing. We're building up to an extraordinary find later in one of these bags. We're just saving up our luck. That's how luck works. I know that. Speaking of which, that's going to be commemorative, or it could be a definitive. It could be Britannia. Ooh, Shakespeare's comedies. My favourite of the Shakespeares. One I didn't used to see a lot of, but in recent times I've found more of. Not in the last couple of hunts though, I don't think. But it should say the whole world's a stage, or the world's a stage. The world's a stage. All the world's a stage. That's what I meant. Oh, there we go. 2 out of the 3 Shakespeares. Yeah, there are only they are our. It's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? They are our only ones over face value so far. But we've still got a handful of bags left to go. Abolition of the slave trade. Naturally, this has got a textured finish on the inner part of the metal. If it's got a smooth finish with the initials to the bottom right of the 7, that's an NIFC, not intended for circulation, just designed to be put into coin sets. So get yourself one of those. That would be exciting. Almost missed it. Another act of union. Obviously the thistle at the top. There we go. I thought we did have one earlier today. Nothing else there though. But no, just wheeling back a little bit to the Tudor Beast, I'd be interested to know which ones are you excited for, because I think there is a Dragon of Wales in it. I think, or there is, it's either that or it's a Seymour Dragon. The Dragon of Wales being my favourite coin as part of the individual Queen's Beast coin set, because the Queen's Beast completer coin is still one of my favourite coins of all time. It was just such a lovely, beautiful design, and I hope very much that they do something similar with the Tudor Beast to complete a coin with them all on it. I think that would look fabulous. We've got ourselves another Robert Burns. Well, not another one. We haven't had that one today. What am I on about? I thought we had had that one. Can you tell I'm batch recording videos? Robert Burns, as we know, slightly of face value. Then another Brunel. Brunel's achievements, the Archers at Paddington Station. That's technologies. We'll pop that to the side. We've still got 5 or 6 bags to go. We could still land on something extraordinary. There we go. Shakespeare's Histories for the, what, 4th time today? And again, the Hollow Crown. So, not too exciting. Still rather nice. There we go. Florence Nightingale, one of my favourite coins. In fact, my favourite circulating £2 coin, because my favourite £2 coin didn't circulate, the Frankenstein £2 coin. But it will be out again in the 25th anniversary of the bimetallic £2 coin, which is coming out at some point this year. But no, I really like that design. Obviously, the desirability of a coin personally doesn't really have any impact in terms of value. Obviously, it's nice and exciting to find one that's worth over face value, but as I said, that is my favourite circulating £2 coin, despite the fact that it's got no value. On that topic as well, Christopher Ironside, again, one of my favourite coins, not because I own them all. Ah, Shakespeare's Tragedies, there we go. There's all 3 found, it is. What a piece of work. So that is fine. No edge inscription error on that, sadly, but still, slightly over face value. Who's this going to be? Shakespeare's Comedies. And they're going to get DNA, that's 3 in a row, my goodness. All the World's a Stage, Shakespeare's Comedies can go down with the other one we found. If we find ourselves another Tragedies, we'll have done the whole Shakespeare set twice in this video. DNA Double Helix, that's 3 in a row. Will we make it to a elusive 4th in a row? Sadly not. But no. 3 commemoratives in a bag, that's not bad. Odds is it? Okay, 3 bags left, let's do an edge hunt. Although I've seen lots of these are technology, so we might have to do a second bag. Oh, there is something there. Oni. What? Oh, hang on, king. Oh, for king and country. Ah, I see. What was I seeing? Don't know. Anyway, it should be the Army Centenary, World War One, which it is. I'll put that with the other one we found. Anything else? Because some of these are a little bit faint, aren't they? Like that second one. What's that? Oh, I see standing now. Standing the shoulders. Oh, here we go. Something will turn up. That'll be Charles Dickens. There we go. Nothing else to be fair from that one, I don't think. We will just whiz through them just to be doubly sure I haven't been a bonehead and totally missed them. No, that's fine. The other interesting thing about the Shakespeare, Charles Dickens, is the recognisability. What's going on here? Come on, focus. Ooh, there it is. Right. It's the letter styling as well. I think it's quite unique lettering that is recognisable purely from the font as well. Okay, penultimate bag. We're going to do it. We're going to find something really cool. Or it's going to be Kiss the Diddleys. There we go. We busted. Unfortunately. Well, onto the last bag of the hunt. For those of you that have been watching this far, you might be interested to know I have a Discord server. You can click the link in the description to come and join that. If you're over the age of 13, that's Discord's rules, not mine. If you're not on Discord, you can catch me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and the PO Box, and on the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel as well, now that I've been hired to run that. Brunel's Portrait. We haven't had that today. Well, there we go. There's another variant to our hunt, which is always cool. Nothing else commemorative from that bag. Well, I'm going to check for rotations on the technologies, rotations and edge inscription errors on the commemoratives. Well then, edge inscriptions and rotations are all fine on all those coins, so nothing new to add to our heap of finds. Star finds though, For me, it's one of those three. Nothing really stand out other than the Shakespeare comedies, because to me they're still really exciting to find. I still quite like adding them to my collection, because my collection is very heavily weighted towards tragedies and especially histories, so to even out the balance somewhat with some more comedies is very, very much welcome. But let me know down in the comments what you'd pick as your star find. All that leaves me to do now is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.